You know. What up, guys? Your girl talk about it's Kina, and that is my lovely king over there looking
Iconic.
so fine.
So fine. So fine. You blow my
Welcome
mind.
to the channel. Be sure to subscribe,
Buh.
like, comment, and subscribe. Today we are talking about being a safe place for your significant other, and I, I'm gonna start off by saying I don't think I was in the past. I don't think I was. I thought I was, or I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't even think about it. It wasn't even something that I thought about of being his safe place. Um, we were dealing with a lot back then, and so there's a lot that we thought was there that really wasn't.
Yeah.
Like if you thought you had were in a box with four sides, four walls, yeah, all our walls were laid out flat. It was open, meaning we just thought that we were doing things and had things in place that weren't.
Yeah, because even though I wanted to be open and transparent and stuff like that, it was stuff that I felt like I had to keep from you just so I won't be hurt or scolded or whatever. So, you know.
So for you as a man, and not just our relationship, in all relationships that you've dealt with, whether it was serious or just kicking it, do you feel like women provided you a safe place mentally,
Well,
emotionally?
right now, this relationship between me and you, um, bomb diggity. Uh, so my last relationship or whatever, I would say that I definitely could have been honest with her, but the thing is, we didn't really talk.
Um,
It was a lot of us. It was a lot of surface talk and whatnot, and just sex and small talk. You would say.
but is that where you look for a safe place? Like, what does a safe place mean for you? What does that
Safe
entail?
place is a safe place is being able to be myself and not be scolded, to say what's on my mind and not have it being thrown back at me, having to be able to say things and not have it uh not have it be not have uh not going to jail,
In the doghouse.
yeah, I like ouch. Doggone, some felt like something bit me. Hot seat. Woo! Oh, excuse me. A safe place for me is I can come to my wife. Like hell. Yesterday I went out to an event and I sent her a picture of a white female that had some legs and butt on her for her size. She was short and small and petite, but the thigh, butt, calf was on point. But she was old too. I sent her a picture. Like, you can actually be yourself. I can actually be myself and not get scolded. She didn't think that I wanted her or whatever. I just was like, hey, that looks nice. Because of the shape it, the shapeage, the curvage,
The
all
curvature.
that. I could talk to her about, this woman, she said this, that, and I was like, yo, mentally she could have raped me right then and there and I wouldn't have said a word type. And she not think, oh, so what? I'm not enough, I'm not doing my job, da 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 da. When when a female come at a dude for just being truthful and honest, and they come at him like that, yeah, it makes the dude shut down. Like, damn, like that's not what I even meant by it. Like, or like, damn, you get up in arms and bent out of shape just by me telling you something that I like.
Yeah,
Just because I like it don't mean I'm gonna go try it. Don't mean that I'm gonna go
exactly.
after it.
Exactly.
You know, and it
So,
definitely don't mean for you to go and try to be that, because if you was trying to be that, then I would be with that and not what you, you know. So
um,
trying to hold back that yarn, I saw you.
so 1,000%, I feel like a safe place is, it's almost like, and I was having this conversation with my sister the other day because of something I think you sent me or I seen. I be on and off the internet. I can't remember why I get on the internet. Usually it's because my king sends me a link to something and then I go down the rabbit trail. But we how we treat our children affects them as they get as adults. So if you go to your mom, yes, I'm trying to hide the yawn. If you go to your mom and you want to show her like, "Ooh, I got something to show you. Look, 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 look," and the mom's like, "Go sit down somewhere. You get out my face." Like, gone. Now the kid is gonna shut down.
Yeah, do y'all know that's that's negative
It
towards the
causes
get
trauma.
out face, get out, all because you like find
When
out
you
what you
tell a,
want.
it's just like, and it's probably a bad reference to reference a child and in comparison to a dog, but this is the only way that I can make this point. When you tell a dog to stop acting like a dog, when you tell a child to stop acting like a child, get out my face, stop doing that stupid shit, blah blah blah. They're being a child. They're doing what kids do. Now, do you need structure and all of that? Yes, that's fine. You know, you don't want your kids jumping off the dang ceiling or like my son did when he was younger, literally sitting on top of the door. No, get down. You're going to hurt yourself. So, yes, you need structure, but telling a child to stop acting like a child because you want them to be a robot, you want them to be programmed, you want to put them on this ADHD medicine so that they sit there and
Yeah,
it's like Kevin Gates, what you thinking about? Running. Like,
yeah. 9 times out of 10, they tell them to get out the face because they don't want to be bothered. Well, if you don't want to be bothered, why did you have kids? If
right.
you didn't want to be bothered, why did you break up with with the kid's father type? You know,
So, and listen, I'm not perfect. I did those things when my kids were younger because why? Because I was going through breakups. I was dealing with men and stress and bills. I was a single mother at periods of times. I was dealing with men who were still fucking their baby moms and I didn't understand the concept of what was going on. So you can go back to her and leave me the hell alone. I was dealing with a man and cheating. So I took that out on my kids. I'm stressed. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to figure it out all on my own. I never got a cent of child support. And I didn't want it. I could have pushed for it. I could have pushed for it. I literally could have because there's one baby mom that is getting child support to this day. The kid is over 21. She getting child support. She pushed for it. She's an Aquarius. That's all I'm gonna say. We don't do those around here. Just kidding, kinda. So
come on, get it together.
I know. But when you go through things as a mother, you take it out on your kids and that affects them when they get older. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care. So when you brush off your kids and tell them get out your face or stop doing things that kids do. Like there's times, I'm gonna be honest, when I'm on the phone with my daughter and I hear her or her fiance talking to the kids some type of way, I let me call you back because I'm not gonna tell you how to parent your kids, but I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to listen to it. I don't. Because that child is going to grow up thinking,
same thing.
yeah, and thinking that there's no love because she has to stop acting like a child. Like she ain't even 3 yet. Like she's being a kid. Shut up, you being too loud. Just you can't talk to your kids that way. I don't want to hear it. I don't.
Like, how about you play? And this is not directed for them, but for everybody in general. If you're saying you quiet down and this and that, how about you show them how to play at a respectable level? Or
Go
what?
play
You
with
don't have
them.
time.
Spend time with your kids.
No, baby, they don't got time. They don't got
Get in their world. Go play dolls. I will never.
They don't got time to play with them, but they got time to make them.
I ain't. You know what? Let's drop the mic on that one. Drop the mic on that one. I'm putting sound effects on that one.
I drive. I drove school bus for over 20 years, and I can see the difference between single parent, toxic parents, sing both parents. Um, I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of the kids that I had that I didn't have no issues off of or out of are either the ones that I've always seen the daddy. Always seen the daddy. If I always seen the daddy, best believe them kids did not. And I'm not saying dad's a daddy is the best, but when it comes to discipline and how guys are raised compared to females are raised or women, it is different. It is like a lot of time y'all say, oh, y'all you polygamous or whatever, you just want your cake and eat it too, and you not showing self-control and this and that.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
we do have self-control because that's how we are able to deal with our kids the best way we know how because we discipline ourselves.
Exactly. I'm glad you said that. So it's like y'all. I know y'all have seen the TikTok where the little puppy was just acting up, acting up. The mother dog was there, and she was, barking at the dog. Dog
Oh
ain't.
yeah, yeah.
And then the dad comes in, barks at him one time. He chill.
And
He chill.
that's what my grandmother said to me, and I'll always remember it. And this was during my time in Johanna or whatever, and she literally said it's something special about the voice of a man talking to his kid, where a woman can say stop, 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 and the dad voice stop, and everything cease and desist. It is something special, and I didn't know I didn't know it until I started to see it because I would be like I could be in the other room and I could hear my wife, y'all stop it. And as soon as I come out because I'm going to the bathroom or I'm going to the kitchen, hey, I've been hearing your mom say all this stuff. Stop.
It's a wrap.
Hell, I see it on my bus. I saw it. Yeah, I saw it Friday. Now, mind you, I see the dad pick him up all the time, right? So this is how I know, or this is the very recent thing to back up what I'm saying or whatever, the child, she had got up and was like in the seat or whatever, but not really in the seat, but she was like up high enough to where I could see her. And I was like, sit down, you know better than that. Now before that, she was talking and yelling back there to the other kids, and you know, not yelling as in a mean way, but just yelling because she had to project her voice back there for her friend to hear because they have assigned seats. After I said that, she didn't even yell. She didn't even talk. And she was sitting in the seat with her brother. And the day before, her brother was up playing, and I'm like, "Hey, why are you standing up while the bus is moving? You know better than that. Do you not know?" He sat down, went over by the window, and they're the first stop. They sister and brother, but they the first stop. And the brother at that time, when I yelled at him, his sister wasn't there. Um, yeah. But when I tell these other kids where I'm always saying the mother, yeah, I gotta tell them about 3 or 4 times because there's no male figure to say, hey, if I get one more report out of you, it's me and you ain't gonna like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what was the topic of this? The relationships?
Yeah, we're talking about safe places.
Okay, so even with that, like with that discipline from a man, like even your kids need safe places, safe spaces.
Yeah, and for me, I realize even as a child, having like prime example, like with my husband and I, obviously we are not in the same space. So even when we're on the phone and I'm out running errands or doing what I'm doing in these streets, being on the phone with him is safety for me.
They
That's
gonna they gonna think you talking something different. You out on the streets doing.
I don't care. I'm out here getting it. No, I'm just kidding. um, so,
She getting rained on. That's for sure.
for real. So even with us being on the phone is my safe place. And that's not even a mental, because mentally, yes, that is my safe place. Like I could go on. And it wasn't in the past. And I don't think I ever had it. I really, in the past, I don't think I ever had it from any relationship at all. I don't feel, for me, safe place is being protected, being able to be myself, to know that this person's got my back with whatever goes down.
Other than finances, did I provide that for you in the past? And I exclude the finances because I do understand that you had to do things that you didn't want to do
Make
because
it sound bad.
you felt like I wasn't financially understanding your needs.
I got an OnlyFans that I set up back in the day because, financially, no, I'm just,
Yeah,
just
yeah. I was about to say what,
I'm kidding. Kind of. I really did have an OnlyFans. I ain't even going to
but
hide.
that was after.
Yeah, that
after
was way after. That was recent.
yeah.
Not too recent. Let's keep it real.
But it was after I had moved back up here.
Yeah. So and hell, he ran it. I didn't do nothing.
I forgot I had told somebody that too. I said I ran it.
They ain't putting all my business out there. Somebody looking
Oh,
for my only,
I told my trainee that
someone looking for my OnlyFans right now. You ain't gonna find it because it's not there.
it is.
I'm not there. It's there. It's just not me. But anyways, we're not even right. It's all him. But so yes, safe place. So did you provide that for me in the past? I don't know if I could answer that because there's just so much going on, so much religious understanding. I don't, and part of me is saying I don't feel like it was there because you would throw me under the bus during our counseling sessions. You know, it was like, okay, I'm hurt because I found something I shouldn't have been looking for, or because he's constantly coming in talking about other women, and I wanted to, what's the word I'm looking for? I didn't want him to be himself, basically. So he would come in talking about women and conversations he had, and that mess with my head. So I'm telling my pastor, like, yeah, he always come home talking about other women. He ain't asking about me or my day. He don't care about I broke my hand. He don't care about I'm out working and getting my brother and doing Uber and Lyft. He don't care about my safety. I'm out to 1 o'clock in the morning, or I done went off to a hotel for the weekend. He ain't checking on me, but let me go out with my friends and he all over it. Why you with them? You know, that type of stuff. So do I feel like I had a safe place back then?